Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Gen 9 OU Road to Top 10, only bringing you the best of the best. Today, our opponent goes by the name of Monstro. And look at his team, it looks really annoying, it looks very bulky, it looks very OU. So, let's just see how our team failed with this guy, and let's click replay. He leads off with Slowking, as I lead off with Mamoswine. Here I just go straight for EQ in case he wants to stay in, but of course he's not going to stay in. So he brings out Moltres. Moltres is going to go Flamethrower on my incoming Slowbro. I can tank this guy all day, so I'm just going to spam Skull as he brings in his Hydropple. And I got to watch out for this Hydropple because Hydropple can do damage to my team because I don't really have anyone to counter it. As you can see, he goes for Fickle Beam on my incoming Registeel, and that does so much. And I see he is Life Orb, so I know these guys do typically carry a Earthquake or Earth Power, but he goes straight for Nasty Plot. Got greedy there, and I go for a Draco Meteor. He brings in the King Ember. I'm like, oh, I missed. So now I switch out into Mandibutt. He got greedy once again, trying to go for a Sword Dance, and I go for Foul Play. Doesn't do that much, but he goes for Iron Head. Does have to me, so I'm just going to roost that all off as he does just switch out and bring in his Moltres. Now Moltres is going to go for a U-turn on my incoming Slowbro, which is a smart move. Now he gets to bring out his powerhouse Hydropple. Hydropple is just going Fickle Beam again on my incoming Registeel. Does good damage. This guy has Regenerate, so this guy does not good. He goes for Earth Power now, and it does a lot as I get off rocks, thinking he was going to go for Nasty Plot. But now he's going to switch his move to go to Fickle Beam, expecting me to switch out, but I do not. I just want to land a Thunder Wave on him, but I don't even get that. So here I'm just going to stay in and die to his Earth Power, and I'm like, this guy's such a threat. I bring in my Hydreigon, and I'm like, I'm going to go for that big Draco, I think, yeah. And that does 68% on his Slowking. I'm like, I'm just going to drop another one just because, and he's going to bring in a King Ambit. I'm like, the next Draco is not going to kill him for sure. So I'm going to switch back into my Mandibutt. He decides to go for an SD, knowing that, so I'm not sure why he did that. And he's going to switch right back out into his Moltres as I catch him with the Foul Play, but then his Flame Bite activates and I am burned, so it's not looking too good. Now he goes for Flamethrower on my incoming Slowbro, and I'm like, this guy, I can tank you, so he goes for U-turn, goes into his Dropper. I'm like, this is not the thing I want, because this guy just tanks me, and now he gets a free hit off. So he goes for Fickle Beam on my incoming Mandibutt, gets a crit, man, and right now I'm not looking good at all. I go for Roost because I should be able to live this one better, but I don't. It's 46%. I'm like, oh man. So now this guy goes for Nasty Plot, I'm pretty sure. No, he just goes for Leaf Storm, predicting me to go for Roost, and gets the critical hit, knocks me out. Now go to Mamoswine. And here I'm just going to go for a safe Icicle Crash, and that does a lot to him. And here he brings in King Ember, and King Ember does live this Icicle Crash, so that's very unfortunate. I don't think I'm Bandit, I think I'm actually Expert Belt, yeah. So I'm going to go for Icicle Crash again, knock him out. That crit, I need it beforehand, man. Why you got to give it to me late? Just when I don't need it. He goes in Zam. Zam is such a threat. He terrorizes into Dark, and then he gets a crunch and almost knocks me out. And this is the only check to Zam, so I'm like, oh, this is not good. So this guy has to be Bandit with the Terror. So I'm going to take advantage here and go for that big Draco, and that knocks out his Moltres. I'm like, this is such a close match because we both have 4 mons, but he definitely has advantage here because all his mons are very powerful. As he goes for close combat, he locks himself into that. I'm just like, this is not good. I think I could live one, so I'm just going to stay in and go for a Skull. But no, I predict him because I needed to predict him to go into his Hydropple. So I go for an Icicle Crash. He switches out into Slowking, and that Slowking dies. So I'm like, all right, the best thing I can do is just predict him because at this point, it's not looking too good. So I'm going to switch out, expecting him to Crunch, and he does go for Crunch, and luckily he doesn't get the defense drops. So I'm able to live it. So I'm going to go for a Revive Blessing at this point, and I revive my Hydreigon. And then I'm going to Terror and hit him with the Ice Punch. I expect him to go for a ground move, but he goes for Rapid Spin, gets a speed boost, and I actually get to crit on me. So like, come on, man. Here he goes into Hydropple as I also double switch expecting that, so like I heavily have to outplay him, and now I go for Icicle Crash, and now he's down to 2 mons. So if I can continue doing this, I might win the match. So here at this point, I don't know what he's gonna lock himself to. He does lock himself into Crunch as I get off of Ice Strike, and I'm like, I can live that. Hopefully this doesn't miss, and I hit him with the Draco Meteor, and this is great because now I can just switch out of my Hydreigon because he's full life, the Hydropple. So he could just kill me off right now. It doesn't matter because because now I could just bring in my Hydreigon and knock him out. So this is a really close battle. Honestly, I would have lost if I didn't make those. Obviously, none of these moves miss, because otherwise it would have been game. So as you can see, he was pretty high up there. He was like 1700, close enough, and I was like low 1600. So we were ranking, and this team obliterated his team just from these predictions. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this content, you want to see more like this, I have a lot of replays to show. I mean, these replays has to be good matches, otherwise I'm not even bothering. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next vid. Peace.